Just when we thought we were getting done, or rather getting somewhere with Thabo and Dr. Nandipa's story, another story hits us, guys. Yo guys, a dead Tshwane man was caught in a stolen car. A married couple from Tshwane have been arrested after the husband, reported to have died in a house fire last year, was caught driving a stolen car. Now the police are working to establish who was buried in his place. Hey guys, the SEPs are busy. The SEPs don't have a break, I'm telling you. Sibusiso Mhlangu and his wife Lerato from Shoshanguve have been charged with murder, defeating the ends of justice and fraud. Authorities have not yet confirmed whose body was buried in Mahlangu's place. Efforts to exhume the body are underway, with police making the necessary applications. However, the body is reported to be Lerato's ex-boyfriend, 32-year-old Sibusiso Sithebe, who is the father of her daughter. Apparently, the charred body was found wearing a ring that belongs to Mahlangu. Guys, I rest my case. As we already know, the case bears similarities to that of convicted rapist and murderer Thabo Bester, who was said to have burned to death in his cell at Mangaung Correctional Center in May last year. However, Bester was found to have escaped, and the charred body in his cell was that of Free State resident Katlego Bering. Bester was arrested with his girlfriend Dr. Nandipa on 7 April in Tanzania. According to Sithebe's sister, Lena Sithebe was reported missing on 1 January 2022 after he and his new girlfriend had celebrated their child's birthday party. Lena said the girlfriend notified the family after Sithebe did not return from a job in Hammarskraal. The family opened a missing persons case. She said they enlisted the help of a relative who worked for a cell phone provider to trace her brother's phone. He managed to track Sibusiso's call log and found out who called him last. Lena said she called that number and Lerato answered. I told her Sibusiso had not been home in 2 days and were worried and asked if she had seen or heard of him, but she said no. Lerato said she and Sibusiso had last spoken at the end of October or the beginning of November, said Lena. She said Lerato then told her that the news of Sithebe's disappearance was stressing her because she had also just lost her husband. She said she was sitting on the mattress giving her husband, who had died in a fire in their RDP house on 1 January 2022. I started feeling pity for her and I was thinking, you just lost your husband and the father of your child is missing, said Lena. I was sad, confused, worried. When I got into the taxi daily, I would ask people about my brother, show them pictures and hope that one would say they had seen him, but nothing. Last week, more than a year since Sithebe's disappearance, police called the family with an update. Lena went to the police station where the investigating officer told her, I think I know where your brother is. He pulled a file with the Sibusiso's files. The first page was a burnt house and the second page was a picture of my brother who was burnt from the waist up. I was taken aback and started crying. I couldn't believe it. That was my brother's body. I could not believe someone had done that to him, said Lena, crying. News 24 understands that Mahlangu was arrested when he was found driving a VW Polo that had been reported stolen in Hammarskraal. A source who spoke on condition of anonymity said Mahlangu did not want police to take his fingerprints. Police asked why, and he said he was a dead man and that the system would detect that, said the source. Spokesperson for the Gauteng National Prosecuting Authority, Lumka Mahanjana, said the Mahlangu's ruse was discovered when the husband was arrested. That was when everything came to light, she said. What happened is that the husband allegedly killed the deceased at the RDP house and thereafter burned the house with the body of the deceased inside. The wife falsely claimed that the burnt dead body was that of her husband and registered his death at Home Affairs and got a fake death certificate, whereas she knew that her husband was alive and buried the wrong person knowingly. She also claimed money for policies. They were then arrested and remanded in custody pending further investigations, said Mahanjana. Mahlangu and his wife were expected to appear at the Shashanguve Magistrates Court on 4 May. Aye guys, it doesn't rain, it pours. It doesn't rain, it pours, honestly. I give up, guys. I totally give up. And this is how Twitter reacted regarding the story. Someone who goes by the name Mzanzi said, motivated by Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipa. And I want to agree, guys, Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipa are actually a bad influence, guys, because there are so many people that are going to try and pull up their stands, you know. Certified Eco-Tourism Doye said, Angeke Mzanzi, I wish I can say let's reboot the country, but I can't lest they impose lockdowns with immediate effect. You know, guys, that's so hilarious indeed. You know, because at times it's as if you can actually just reset, you know, and just change everything, start from somewhere, you know, maybe things will be different. Your Highness then said, I ain't gonna believe any more news about someone passing away. I need to physically see the body and touch it to make sure from now on. And you know, Your Highness, you are definitely right, honestly. We have to find ways of double checking or even call everyone from the country to actually come and certify those people because things are bad now. Yo guys, that's all I had for you, and thank you so much for being a part of this video. Please remember to give this video a like, a share, and consider subscribing just in case you are watching without subscribing. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.